People will watch you do you, but won't acknowledge that you're doing you or like your pictures or nothing like that. They like to watch you, but let them have to show you love and they will die.
Wanna elevate you, higher than you've ever been. So like when you mix that other shit with promethazine, ornamental and physical tips, you be my highness, reciprocate, cause everything you give to me is priceless. No other one before you when I put that on my lightsy. You know your girl will trade up the word to be your wife.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ramona, and today I'm filming on my iPad for the very first time. Very excited because the girl never filmed on her iPad before. Anyways, today I want to talk about how I tried to grow my Instagram for a month. I did this thing I called it March Madness. It wasn't really a March Madness situation, but every day in March, doesn't have to be March Madness. It's just me picking a month, posting every day for that month. So I picked March. I post pictures every single day in March, and it was the most tiring situation I've ever done. Like stories and feed every single day. Most stressful thing ever. So I don't really have a screenshot of what my account was January 1st, but on January 6th, which is the only screenshot that I had in the beginning of the year, I had 30 posts, 1,974 followers, and I was following 912. At the start of the challenge, February 28th, this is after a couple of those game group chats that they had on TikTok. I joined a few. It did a little something for me. But obviously, the ones when I post that I want to do game group chats, nobody wants to respond because no one's seeing it because TikTok does not like me. Anyways, so the start of the challenge, I had 30 posts, 2,157 followers, 1,074 following. And on April 1st, I had 61 posts, 2,372 followers, and then I was following 1,050. So I gained 215 followers in a month, and so far for the year, from until April 1st, I gained 398 followers. I'm currently at 2,482 followers, and I'm following 1,070 again. I don't like following that many people. I've also been trying to detox my Instagram, unfollowing all those fake followers, all that nonsense, trying to declutter, but obviously I'm following a lot of people, and I don't feel like unfollowing people is very difficult. So I've been taking my sweet old time trying to go through that process. But the easiest thing is unfollowing people that don't follow me back. I have an app for that. Quick and easy. Let's open my TikTok because I have videos, which I will be putting, of how everything went in order. Let me turn down the volume because we're not gonna get no copyright issues. During the first week, I did bulk photo shoots, so I had content waiting to be uploaded. I started taking pictures in February, but I didn't take a lot. I should have taken more pictures because that would have been so much easier, but you could tell by the end of the challenge I was literally running out of things to post, and I was literally posting any and everything. 1 week after doing the challenge, I had 37 posts, 2,221 followers, and I was following 1,105. So I gained 46 followers in a week from marketing myself correctly and hype group chats on TikTok, and I still had to deep clean my followers. My most liked picture, I had 442 likes, 124 comments, 10 shares, 7 saves. That one did the best so far. I had the screenshots on TikTok, so if you would like to go and follow me on TikTok and see all that jazz, I have them all there if that's more convenient for you, at Ramona. The impressions was 1,663. Majority of them were from home. Honestly, let me tell you from the jump, hashtags don't really work for me because they like to shadow man me very often. So it's once in a blue moon that hashtags will actually do anything for me. Unlike Instagram back before they changed this algorithm, Instagram was so much easier and the likes were coming through. Like I have pictures with like 600 likes and stuff, which is good for me because that's when hashtags used to actually work instead of hashtags be doing bare foolishness. I love that picture, to be honest. And the funny thing is, I was wearing my Fashion Nova jumpsuit as leggings because I didn't have pants to change off into. I just wanted to change the shirt, and like I have pictures in the jumpsuit that same day. Those, I'm gonna show you which pictures got to go. I'm gonna screen record removing them also. So second place, wait, and that was the second picture that I posted that did better. So first place is the second picture, second place is the first picture. It had 370 likes, 90 comments, 8 shares, 5 saves. The impressions was 1,528. Again, most was from home, then profile, then hashtag, then other. My insights for the past 7 days for that week, for the overview, the accounts reach was 2,101. Content interaction was 2,661. I don't think I did anything else for that. We have week 2. I liked some of the pictures from week 2, probably like 3 of them out of all of them. March 15th, which is the end of week 2, I had 44 posts, 2,231 followers, 999 following. Following went down. Followers went up by 10, which surprisingly for the amount of people that I followed is good because people were unfollowing me back, but I don't mind. The first picture for that week, I love. Although I have lint all over my Shein jumpsuit, I love it. So the likes was 377, the comments was 101, 4 shares, 6 saves. The impressions was 1,347, and in order for impressions is home, profile, hashtag, and then other. Second place, these pictures are cute too. It had 327 likes, 79 comments, 13 shares, 4 saves. The impressions was 1,049. Oh, that was the reach. Reach and impressions are basically the same thing. And it was home, profile, hashtags, and other. So it's basically the same. Now we have a new segment that I did, was the most reach. Hashtags really work for that one, so I'm just gonna go directly onto the Instagram app to show you. So it has low likes, but the impressions reach was up there. So I'm gonna keep this solely because I love the picture, even if people don't love the picture. It has 288 likes, 53 comments, 6 shares, 8 saves. The reach was 2,141. The hashtags really snapped in and did what they had to do. They gave what they were supposed to give with a staggering 1,166 compared to the 53,240. Like, that's what the hashtags used to do for me. But this one picture, the order is hashtag, home, profile, and then other, but the total impression was 2,369. And the least like was me showing off that I had new perfume. My perfume samples for Killian Love Don't Be Shy. That is the best smelling fragrance by far. It had 99 likes, 14 comments, 0 shares, 3 saves. That one got to go. The overview for the past 7 days for that one, for week 2, was accounts reached is 3,178. Content interaction is 2,360. And the audience went up by 0.4%. So my little discovery for the week: some hashtags just don't like me, and that's fine. 2 people on my feed are very much alive. Their fingers just hurt when it comes to, like, I would post and I know these people are seeing my things, but they're not liking it because they're rude, stubborn, lazy. People will watch you do you, but won't acknowledge that you're doing you or like your pictures or nothing like that. They like to watch you, but let them have to show you love and they will die. these people don't like when I have clothes on. Obviously, my review changed on that a little bit later, but at that current moment, they didn't like when I had clothes on. I was week 2 and I was already over it. I was ready to give up. I was completely sick and tired of having to post every day, having to write hashtags that don't work, having to think of captions, all this nonsense, headache, stress, anxiety, depression, everything. Also, during that second week, I had an allergic reaction, which left hives all over from like here down all over, and it was really frustrating while getting up to try to take pictures because I had bumps all over my damn skin. That was like, okay, this is how I know that this challenge is not going to be as good as it should be, because this just set me back. Even though I felt like quitting, I didn't quit. Very proud of myself. Week 3, the end of week 3, March 22nd, I had 52 posts, 2,276 followers, and 1,000 following, or just over 1,000. I think it's 1,005, but I can't really see because of the way TikTok plays. First place, we have my cool grade 3 outfit picture. It had 408 likes, 112 comments, 13 shares, 6 saves. The impressions, I can't even read them. The reach was the impressions was 1,769. The order is home. Hashtags, the hashtags did a little bit. It did 362, but that's not as much as it should do. And then profile, and then other. In second place, we have this picture that got to exit the building. It has 323 likes, 89 comments, 2 shares, 7 saves. The impressions was 1,433. It went in the order of home, profile, explore, other. Hashtags didn't even say hello. 43 people on the explore page saw me, so we did last time something. We getting there, but damn. The least like for this week was my YouTube promotion post, because I wanted to promote my YouTube and I didn't have a picture to post, so I did let's knock 2 birds with 1 stone and post my YouTube. So it was a little self-promotion post. It had 115 likes, 16 comments, 5 shares, 4 saves. The impressions was 755, and it went in the order of home, profile, hashtags. The overview for that week was my account reached was 2,605. The content interactions was 2,068. My conclusions for that week: I was still shadow banned, very frustrated, looking for new hashtags. Looking for new hashtags should be classified as a sport. That had my brain hurting in different ways that I didn't even know it would have hurt. Like, I have let me show y'all the tiny version of hashtag research. And can you imagine doing all this research and none of them working? Girl, I done lost my damn mind. Was very much ready to give up. Week 3, I'm battling fighting demons, ready to give up. And I don't think I had any more to say about that week. I was just really frustrated. Oh, March 29th, I had 58 posts, 2,347 followers, 1,046 following. My most liked picture was me in my red stacked pants that I got from, believe it or not, AliExpress. Those fire. If you ask me for the link on Instagram, I will gladly send it to you because I've been sending it out. Those are fire. They come in 3 colors: gray, I think it was gray, black, and red. I had to get the red because red is my favorite color, as you can tell. So the most liked for that week, and it had 406 likes, 117 comments, 11 shares, 8 saves. The impressions was 1,439. The home was first, profile, then location, then other. Hashtags again said goodbye, but it's fine. I'm keeping that because I love it. I took my mirror outside and I was like, and we called it a day. Second place for that week was me still giving up very much. So I took my backdrop that I bought for my birthday. Well, my mom bought for me for my birthday to take my birthday pictures, and I taped it to my bed. And I put my brand new ring light right in front of it, and I was like, I'm gonna tell you which apps and everything that I used when I finished all this stuff. So it had 377 likes, 96 comments, 7 shares, 5 saves. The impressions was 1,306, and it was from home, profile, and explore. Hashtags again said goodbye, deuces. The least liked picture was my shopping bags. They said, girl, why are you posting this? It had 151 likes, 11 comments, 1 share, 2 saves. The impressions was low, 843 or something like that. I can't really see. And it went in order of home, hashtag, and profile, then other. That one gotta go. Gots to go. Because I was very much ready to give up. The top 9 at that moment, that was when I started to do my recap. Although I wasn't finished, I was like, okay, these influencers work hard AF. Like, they work harder than we think they do, and they need a round of applause for the amount of hard work they do. I mean, obviously sometimes they have managers, but if they're doing this all by themselves, they work hard, because it is difficult. Do not underestimate them. They are very hardworking people. So the last 7 days for my insights for on March 30th, it was accounts reached was 3,168. The content interaction was 2,406. On the 31st, for the last 30 days, my overview was 8,463 accounts reached. The content interaction was 11.8K. Gert. Period. And my followers went up 9%. I just showed you the pictures, hashtags, likes, reach, likes, reach, hashtags, pictures, all that stuff. Again, if you'd like to see the actual clips, I have them on TikTok. Being shadow banned is so frustrating, because imagine you're sitting down doing all this work trying to figure out hashtags just for them to not work. I already mentioned this before, but like, stop. This is annoying, but like, stop. Reels, since it's new, it has a large impact. Like, my last reels that I posted has 2,000. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reels past 1,000 views. So reels is actually like litty. TikTok, don't nobody bat me an eye over there. They don't really care. When you post games on your story, so let's say you don't post anything on your story for a while, then you post games, your interaction goes up because people are clicking, and like, you actually see who your active followers are when you do those story games. So I would highly recommend doing story games. The impact on my mental health, now your girl was struggling before, but she was struggling even more. I didn't even want to film YouTube videos. You know how bummed out I would have to be to not get up and record something I love when I have to bear trying myself, like, oh, I gotta take pictures. Yeah, stress, mental health, non-existent. It was just in the gutter of the gut, in the gut, of the pits of the darkness in the dark. I struggle with consistency, so this was a real life test for me. Like, I don't know how I used to do that when I was younger. Like, when I was in grade 6, when I first had Instagram, I used to post every day. I had 1,000 posts, and obviously I deleted nonsense, but oh my god, I don't know how I used to do it, because that was the most stressful month of my life. I felt like quitting Instagram. I honestly still do, but like, now that I post once in a blue moon, well, once a week. I don't post often now that I stopped the challenge, but when I do, the posts are in 400s. Except for my congratulating my 1K subscribers. People don't like seeing you do things that are positive. They just like to see a batija and all that nonsense. So the first half, better. Second half, I was crying for help. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So the apps I used for my Instagram was Lens Buddy. Lens Buddy is an app where you have a shutter. If you don't have one of those clicking shutters, this is the perfect app for you. You just prop up your phone, alter the settings the way you want them. Let me tell you what I currently have my settings as. I have the grid on. I have no delay on the timer. I have the enhanced photos off, the mirror front camera on, the embedded location data off. My timer is on a timer. Instead of instant, you have instant, clap, or timer. I chose timer because why not? But I usually keep it on 60 pictures, and there's an interval of 1 second in between each take. So you'll take 60 pictures in a minute. Love to see it. And you could choose the burst mode if you want burst mode. If you could choose the quality mode. So what interval of the seconds you want. If you want it to be a minute, 5 minutes, like you could choose all of that, and it will tell you how long it will take to take all the pictures. The next app I used for just lighting and stuff was Lightroom, because why not? I did Photoshop at school, so Lightroom wasn't difficult. The first picture I edited for the month, I saved that preset and I kept it. I actually had 3 presets. I had lighter, because you could have the names. One of them is lighter, so it will give off this bluish tint. Didn't use it often. And then we have new, because I'm not good at naming things. And then we have red with 3Ds. So that one was for anything that had red and I wanted it to be. But I would mainly use it new. So those are my 3 presets. I wouldn't use auto lighting because honestly auto lighting just makes my melanin all. But yeah, and then we have Snapseed. I use Snapseed for a couple pictures to like expand them. I'll show them on the screen which ones I expanded, because sometimes you don't want things in the background, and sometimes you want to remove those things and then make the things bigger. So make the picture bigger. So I use Snapseed. And then Facetune, like the regular stuff you do on Facetune, the smooth. I didn't really use it for smoothing my face. I kind of used it to smooth the background, whiten up my teeth a little bit because I'm a heavy coffee drinker. And the last app that I used was PixArt, just to like blur out the background if it wasn't blurred enough, because we like to take the easy way out and we just give ourselves our own portrait mode, even if it already is in portrait mode and we want it to be blurred. Shout out to all the girls that are actually influencers out there. I know that job is so hard. You are hardworking people. Like, oh my goodness. Like, y'all do the damn thing. And if you want to become an influencer, you need to buckle down and plan out everything beforehand. Don't stress out like me. Don't have days where you're like, oh shoot, I have to wake up, get dressed, and post something because I didn't take pictures prior to the day. Headache. My problem is I would take pictures in bulk and then I would end up like not liking one set of photos, one photo shoot, so it'll be pointless. So yeah, that's just my advice. Definitely get Lens Buddy. Lens Buddy is chef's kiss for my people who don't like asking people to take pictures or don't have people around them to take their pictures. Money is it. And lighting is best. I try to take my pictures outside, but obviously I live in Canada and the weather just don't like me all the time. And it wants to be gloomy and depression and rain, snow, sleet, hail, whatever it wants to do. But when the sun's out, run outside and take those pictures, because those are usually the best pictures. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some information, gives you some tips to what you want to do when you do decide you want to be an influencer. And I will see you in the next video.
Shawty, you a bad one, a bad